made him laugh, but he don't want to laugh. I'd say, you know, everybody comes to this race, it's about Philip Morris, Lee Ploymall. This 2 car right here, I believe was the baddest car here today, man. But late in the race, what happened there late in the race?
We just got run into about a 44 in the left rear. You know, it just sucks. We had such a good race car and led half the last part of the race, and just get run over by somebody is pretty crappy there. And sounds like karma got the best of them after the race. But you know, I really got to thank all these guys, the whole crew, and everyone for such an effort. We were a little tight in the first one, came in and loosened it up and got it pretty good. And the thing was a rocket ship, and I could just keep it wound up on the outside there. And you know, just really proud of everybody. But it sucks to have such a bad, you know, end such a bad day. And it's my birthday, so that makes it even worse of a birthday. But you know, I just gotta thank everybody: WALTZ Engineered Sales, Dabcon, Phil Ford's Attorneys of the Law, and Preach Motorsports, Billy Banks Racing Engines, and J2 Performance for sure, and Jamie, and everybody for making this possible.
Yeah, and you know, at Martinsville, you always want to be on the inside. There was cars that could roll on the outside there. I mean, you look, Lee Pulliam was plumb mad because he couldn't get by you, because he could get you, you know, going in the corner and center off, you just killed him on the outside. That thing was rolling.
Yeah, you know, we just found something I liked, and I've always seemed to be able to get it hooked up pretty good on the outside, and just making it work, you know, and it's just giving the race car what it wanted, and I liked it too, so we're rolling.
All right, Ryan Stiltner, top 5 here at Martinsville, man. First time coming here, and you know, there was some other people who dodged carnage all day, but this wasn't no fluke. This car, since you've unloaded, this thing's been bad fast, man, real fast. Tell me about the whole weekend.
Oh, it was just amazing. We came up here and practiced last week. We was pretty good, but we had made some changes in the garage, and it helped a lot. We unloaded. It was really fast all day, and then to qualify 4th, that was incredible in itself. I was sick for death of that. Finished 3rd in the heat race behind Lee Pulliam and Philip Morris. That's almost like winning in late models. And then just come out here today and then throw my heart out, man. I'm wore out. I was falling out of the seat, lap 170. I was put all my heart into it. I'm worn out, but 5th place, my first ever time here. I can't complain. I mean, this is amazing. That's awesome.
And what makes it even bigger, you know, just see, you're not a big name. You know, you race up in the mountains, up at Kingsport, Lonesome Pine and stuff up there with Harold Crook's track, and you know, come up here with these big guys that run these South Boston, got your national champion. I mean, you led a lot of that heat race, you know, until Pulliam got around me. That's got to just make you feel awesome, man.
Oh, it does, especially being my first time ever here and come out with a top 5. And that's amazing. There's a lot of people who come a lot of years and never even make this race. I just was hoping for a top 20 today. You come out with a top 5, I can't even put it into words how amazing it is. I'm speechless for just trying to stay out of trouble all day and then come out with the best finish possible. The 5th was amazing. I can't talk about it. It's so speechless.
Right, here we go, Blake Stallings. Top 5 at Martinsville, man. You know, we were just talking, you know, last year won your first limited race, and just coming up through this, just happy to be here, dodged the carnage, and had a pretty fast car, man. Tell me about it.
Man, I'm so grateful. It is unreal. You know, I don't have a whole lot of experience actually in a late model. I've run a limited right much. Actually made the field in Martinsville last year, and didn't go so well. We ended up 42nd, and got hung up in an early caution. And this year we were off on qualifying a little bit, and I was, you know, kind of stressed out about it, but I had faith in my team, and when we got into the heat race, we didn't start that well, and I was trying to save myself because everybody kind of spaced out a little bit on me, and we had quite a few caution laps, but when we got into the Concy, the last chance race, I came from 18th to 5th, rode for a little while, and then just figured, you know, I got to make the race. I got to make the race, and we just tried to keep the nose clean the whole time and managed to pull it off.
Yeah, and tell me, you know, throughout the race, what was your game plan? You started seeing them bounce around. Well, the first half of the race was pretty calm, you know. Was that your plan, just to ride and see where it panned out?
The first half of the race, like you said, it was really calm. They kind of stayed 2x2 for a while, and you know, that had me a little worried. And my dad was just preaching to me on the radio, you know, lay back, save your stuff, save your brakes, save your tires, anything you can save without getting run over, do it. And we managed to save, and I kept enough room to where we narrowly dodged a couple wrecks, but we stayed clean all race and just saved it down to the end, and it paid off for me on the last few restarts right there. We did
In a sense, here driving the Long Brothers car, finished third, and man, I actually picked you to win for this weekend. I said the Long Brothers car is going to come back to the top, and it looked good. But then first of the race, it was just off, had a flat tire, had to come back, and then in the race it got really good. Like you got it beat up a little bit, made it a little better maybe. Got it beat up, and then we had them final restarts. Tell me right there at the end.
It was pretty good right there. You know, we got in a little crash early, got 2 laps down, got both of those back early in the race there, rode around the back till halfway, and it went racing at halfway. So, Charlie and Robert, they do a great job. The Long Brothers right there, they do a really great job. Along with Romeo Guest, our sponsor, we appreciate those guys, and Acredale Vending. Great people to be involved with on this thing. But, you know, we had the last caution over here with William and those guys. We come out of that deal second. We were running second at that time. And somehow we rode 6 laps under caution and had a red flag involved, never had anything said to us, and we were coming down to the cone and they said we need to let the 27 into second and restart third. I didn't understand how that decision was made that long afterwards. We thought we would be outside the 44, racing the 44 for the win. I don't understand exactly what happened. So it could have been really big for us right there. These guys done a great job, had a great car to me. You know, Ford Motorsport has helped these great guys tremendously right there, and we just appreciate all the help everybody's put on this team.
Yeah, how much, you don't drive much like you used to. You got your boys racing, just run past race the other week, you know, watching him come through the ranks and everything, but it's always fun to come here to Martinsville and run a late model race, isn't it?
It is. You know, the past series is really fun for my boy, but it's time to hand the reins over one of these things. Maybe this Long Brothers car over to him somewhere down the road. You know, he's a great little racer right there. I think he knows everything that I know and a little bit more. So, you know, he gave me some pointers today, and you know, hopefully we can get him in one of these late model stocks up here at the Daytona at Martin.
Okay, appreciate it.
Tommy Lemons here, big winter day at Martinsville, man. Had a fast car the whole time you've been here. Had a flat tire there in the second half of the race. You know, most people, the race has been done, but kept digging on, and then controversy at the end, but you taking home a grandfather clock.
Yeah, you know, with competition caution come out there 10 to go, I was running 10th. And, not to mention when the tire went down, I don't know how far we went, got back there 20th maybe, I don't know, but you know, it's just unbelievable to be standing here talking to you as the winner.
Well, tell me about the whole day, man. Everything that's went on.
Really, you know, I felt good about it all weekend. You know, I felt like we had a really strong car, and you know, won the heat race there and had a pretty good car then, and didn't really make any adjustments, and just sit there and rode there the first half, just making sure I stayed clean, and had a pretty good car on really long runs, and if we could have got a little bit longer run on the first half, I think I could have got Timothy there, but he ended up leading halfway, and when we inverted, I guess I run over a piece of debris or something, cut a left rear, and it just took it a few laps to realize, or to show its face, and smacked the wall off the floor there, off the 2, and luckily a caution came out and saved my butt, and saved my butt there, but we ended up not losing any laps coming in and fixing the flat tire, but you know, it's just all in all, this is an amazing day.
Well, you know, oh man, I gotta ask you, man, that restart, that's a big controversy. What was the deal on that restart?
I really, you know, Dylan started and then he checked up, and then I don't know if he spun his tires, missed a shift, what. I mean, it sounded like he spun his tires or something happened, and you know, at that point it's kind of, you got to go, or I was getting pressured from behind. I actually got a really good shot, I guess, with Blake Stallings that restarted on fourth there on that restart, and he gave me a good shot into 1, but you know, come off 2 there. Spotter said clear by 6, and I knew at that point, as long as I didn't screw up, my caution didn't come out, I felt like we would have a pretty good chance at winning.
Well, tell me, how big a win is this here, man?
Nothing tops. This is icing on the cake. Here
You've got 2 cupcakes.
But you know, there's nothing that can even express how important this win is. Been coming here since 2003, trying to make it in, and last year's the first time since 05 or 06 that we didn't make the race, and broke a ratchet in the heat race, and felt like we had a good car last year, just had bad luck, and come back this year. We were really good last week, happy with the car. all day during testing, and didn't really change anything. And come back this week and still fast, and still had a still had a pretty good car. And you know, I felt like yesterday in qualifying that I left a little bit on the table, got caught up behind the car, and we still ended up 6th, but I knew we could have been better. So last night when I went to sleep, I just felt really good about the day, and it all worked out. We were fast in the first half and had some bad luck. We come back and battled back and come out in the winner.
So should my girlfriend keep betting on you at races?
I ain't gonna go that far.